Welcome to the third of a series of tutorial videos that review the features and functionalities of the ERA Commons status screen. This third video focuses on the results of a search and how information is organized. Signing officials and principal investigators access the status information a little differently, but both log into ERA Commons and click the status menu option. When a signing official or principal investigator initiates a search for applications or grants, the results are displayed in a large table. Most of the data can be sorted based on the column header in descending or ascending order. Columns that can be sorted in this manner are easily identified by the blue up and down arrows. Up sorts ascending and down sorts descending. Regardless of who is doing the search or the type of search, remember, SOs have a number of search options. The results will be made up of some combination of these headings: Application ID, Grants.gov tracking number, Proposal title, PDPI name, Application status, Budget start date, FFATA, Show prior errors, and Action. Now, let's look at the headings in detail. Application ID. The application ID, or NIH grant number, is made up of 5 fixed components and 1 optional component. If we break down the number into its parts, we have Type. This indicates if the application is new, a renewal, non-competing, and so on. Activity code. The 3-character activity code specifies the type of grant. Institute code. The 2-letter code identifies the institute or center that is funding the grant. Serial number. A unique 5 or 6-digit number that identifies a specific application. Support year indicates the current year of support. For example, 01 is a new grant, and 02 would be in its 2nd year of funding. Suffix code is optional and used in a variety of ways for identifying other types of submissions, like supplement, S1, or resubmission, A1, or a fellowship's institutional allowance. The application ID is provided as a hyperlink, which when selected opens the detailed status information screen. Status information includes grant or application information such as status history, study section, contacts, important correspondence, and more. Grants.gov tracking number. This column shows the number assigned when the application was submitted electronically to Grants.gov. Since all electronic competing grant applications to NIH must come through Grants.gov, Grants.gov creates this unique application identifier for each application it receives. Proposal title. The project name submitted on the application is displayed in this column. In versions Form C of the SF424 application package, this is field 11. PDPI name. This is the contact PI on the application, field 14 of the version Forms C of the SF424 application package. Application status. This column displays the status of the application. Status values are based on 8 categories that will be reviewed in a moment. Specific text in the column will depend on the exact scenario of the application, or where it is in the review process. For example, an application may be pending status, and the screen might display Council Review Completed, or it might show Pending IRG Review. Withdrawn status could show because the SO has removed the application for consideration, or it has been administratively withdrawn by IC. Let's review the 8 status categories before moving on to the other column headings. Remember, the exact message will depend on where the application or grant is in its life cycle. Awarded. The application has been accepted without errors, reviewed, and awarded funds by NIH based on an approved application and budget or progress report. Pending. The application or grant is in need of action, such as a report is waiting for completion or routing. Withdrawn. The application has been removed for consideration for an award. Terminated. The award has been permanently ended by NIH. Not funded. The application did not receive funding. Returned. The application did not continue with the evaluation process and has been returned. This may be the result of the application missing key information. Received. NIH has successfully received the application from Grants.gov. E-submission error. During the validation process, the application failed and processing was stopped. Applicants can fix the error as long as they can do so before the submission deadline. Now we will review the remaining column headings. Budget start date. The anticipated start date of the research project when the institution will begin to access awarded funds. FFA-TA. This column indicates yes if the application is eligible to report as a Federal Funding Accountability and Transparency Act application. Show all prior errors. This column displays the Show All Prior Errors link. Selecting this link opens the Errors and Warnings for Prior Failed e-Submission screen, providing any errors or warnings received for the application during e-submission. Action. As the name implies, the links in this column are used to complete some task. The links access other modules or features in Commons and vary depending on the application or grant. Here are some of the more common links you will see. Note, this is not the complete list, so if you see something you don't understand or need assistance, be sure to contact the ERA Help Desk or one of the NIH contacts listed on the status information screen. RPPR opens the RPPR menu screen for initiating, editing, or submitting a research performance progress report. IC Requested PRAM link opens the Progress Report Additional Materials screen for submitting IC Requested PRAM. MYPR, or the Multi-Year Progress Reports link, is displayed only for multi-year funded awards and provides access to the Upload Annual Progress Report for Multi-Year screen. JIT stands for Just in Time. This link is displayed for applications eligible to submit just-in-time materials. Selecting the link opens the Just-in-Time screen. Extension. This link opens the No Cost Extension NCE feature. Requires closeout. This link opens the closeout status screen, which provides a means for uploading the required documents for closeout. Reject e-application. Available only to signing officials. Select this link to reject an electronically submitted application. If rejected, the status of the application is updated to refused. Transmittal Sheet link opens the Transmittal Sheet page, on which is listed the institution name, proposal title, PI name, grant number, accession number, and proposal receipt date. Administrative Supplement is for grants having at least one Administrative Supplement request, either in progress or submitted, but not reviewed. This link is used to review the status of the request. View Relinquishing Statement link is used to access the feature for editing and rerouting the electronic relinquishing statement. The action column should be checked and reviewed on a regular basis as part of the routine to manage grants through NIH. This has been the ERA Commons Status Screen Tutorial number 3, Status Search Results. Thank you for watching.